Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Three Guys and Sometimes Bob. We're hanging out in the Cigar Cave, the best spot where cigars meet motor oil and good vibes. The stories here are as rich as the smoke and the conversations as smooth as the bourbon from Steam Distillery. Big shout out to our pals at Steam Distillery for keeping our glasses full and our spirits high. Here we are with your favorite hosts, and maybe Bob if he's not on one of his mysterious adventures. Bob's always up to something, but we're here to chat about everything from the deep and meaningful to the downright bizarre. It's all part of the charm. This place is part lounge, part garage, part salon, and 100 unique. So light up, relax, and get ready for some laughs, insights, and unexpected twists. Don't worry, we won't forget where we left off, unlike some folks in higher places. Plus, we've got stories about how we beat Medicare. And hey, here at Three Guys and Sometimes Bob, we can say or do what we want, as long as they're official acts. This is more than a podcast. It's more than a podcast. It's a journey us on Three Guys and Sometimes Bob. Let's get started.
Started? Oh. No bam.
No bam. So, I think that was on Luke Picard. I don't know.
I don't think it was. It sounded different from last week's episode.
I don't remember. But I don't think I changed it. So,
you could have been doing some weird shit. I don't know.
I don't know. So anyways, episode 26.
Yeah.
Oh. 26.
Sexto?
26.
26.
Is, for
our Spanish-speaking
for our
friends.
Spanish-speaking friends that are in the room.
Well, looking around, don't see any.
No, none whatsoever.
Yeah. Pretty quiet down here today because it's hot as fuck.
You know, it's, it has been. Downtown's been pretty empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Well, it's downtown.
Yeah, it is downtown.
It's like $10 now. It's not even $20 downtown. They're running specials.
They're running super specials. Yeah, exactly. So so what the hell we got going on? It's been kind of quiet in my life. So
yeah, last week was hot.
Went down to the coast over the weekend. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Not the day I went.
Well, you went the damn dumb day.
Oh, it was.
Well, you went to the wrong spot. You went to the banana belt. You should have gone about 10 miles south.
Well, I don't like going that far south.
I know, all the way back into California.
I know. It's
even though you got to go through California to get back to Oregon, but whatever, you know.
But
you could have stayed down there.
Either you go straight or you take a right. And I probably should have went straight and took a left. Mm-hmm. It stayed in Crescent City, but I want to go over to see my grandson. So
sure.
And the casino.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have casinos in Crescent City?
They got a casino.
They
right
do. They got a beautiful
casino
in Crescent City.
It's beautiful.
No, it's not.
It's not the Ford dealership anymore.
It is not the Ford dealership, but it's a nice facility. Mm-hmm. It's pretty plain. I mean,
is it a dealership, but they turned into a casino, so it still looks like a dealership?
That's what we used to call the old Elk Valley was a Ford dealership.
Oh, really?
Because it looked like a Ford dealership building.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now they've got a brand new. They even got a convenience store and gas station down there.
Well, by God, they're living.
Well, the Indians need gas and cigarettes too.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper than in town, but a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You get 10 cents off with the Players Club card, but at least at Seven Feathers you do.
You do. And it's funny, do they pay tax on that?
I imagine they have the option to or not do. I mean, cigarettes, they don't.
Right, but I mean, if it's on tribal land.
Why would they?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Well,
they're just passing that.
Then don't.
Well, I would be curious.
I wouldn't buy gas there then if I were you.
Oh, if I need gas,
Unless
I'll buy it.
Yeah, if you need
it.
Yeah,
I don't purposely pull into Seven Feathers to buy gas.
Well, if I'm traveling, it was Fat Harvey's.
Oh, well, that was because
different.
it was Fat Harvey.
Yeah.
That was before it was Indian land.
There was a giant plate of food waiting for you if you was to Fat Harvey.
Did you ever
back in the day when we would go do like a northern coast fishing trip and stop early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like at 3 a.m. or some shit.
You could get a chicken fried steak. The size of this table. It was
for $3.99.
Yeah, and gravy and hash browns and a couple over easy. That's why most truck drivers back then were dying of heart attacks.
Now it's just because they eat like shit.
Yeah. Before they had a reason to.
I had to race a truck driver yesterday.
You didn't have to.
Daylight.
You chose to.
I was going to pass him, and then all of a sudden...
And he decided that wasn't a good idea?
I'm going 87 miles an hour down a hill.
Oh.
And he's right next to me. So
was he of the turban
it doesn't
descent?
matter, does it?
Well, it does because they drive like assholes and they don't follow the rules of the rules of the road.
There's so many people. When I was driving trucks, you'd thank people for letting you. You know, like,
Yeah,
Yeah. They don't do that.
Very rarely now.
No, they do not.
That's
do that.
why I don't let them in.
Yeah, they're not nice.
That's also why I got pulled over by a state trooper because I had to accelerate to get out of one's way while he was taking my lane because I didn't let him in. And
Right,
then
right.
I got a warning. And then got a ticket later that night for speeding by another trooper who read the.
Obviously, we saw that you got pulled over earlier. No, I'm not profiling Roy.
You're not profiling Roy. You're profiling the freaking.
I'm profiling the other people.
The Sikh guy that was in the
Sikh,
truck.
yes.
Yeah, you don't
they
need to profile
they are
me.
not very courteous
No,
truck drivers. They're
not.
And the ones that are speeding the most, and I've heard, conspiracy theory shit, they don't even pull them over because they don't want to deal with it. Everybody should be armed.
Everybody should be
got
pulled
one.
over.
Everybody should be pulled over and armed.
I got an arm on each side.
But how do
Yeah.
they know that it's one of them Hammurabi guys until they pull them over?
Because they got shit hanging off the side of there. They got
Oh, is
little.
it?
They got little
Little
gherkin,
figurines?
gherkin knives and
What
stuff.
is that fucking thing that they have hanging from the mirror, or outside mirrors? Every once in a while, you see some. It's about yay long, which
Oh,
is about
it's-
15 inches, and it just flaps in the wind like a.
Is it like a ribbon or something? Or,
It's a stuffed tail or some
oh,
damn
it,
thing.
it could be
No
something
idea.
from.
I don't know.
I really don't. I need to pay more attention when I'm driving. 'cause
Yeah,
don't,
I just noticed they got like gherkin knives, with stickers on, and
Oh.
and so you know that they are. Sikh
They're in the
or-
mafia.
Yeah, they're in
The Sikh mafia.
Well, you got the Sikhs and the Hindu Arabs. They're all.
I thought they were the same.
The turban wearing truck drivers,
Yeah,
and then you got the Russians. Russians are out there
they're
driving.
in a big hurry.
They are in a big hurry. They're rushing their own.
Well, because in Russia, you never knew when your day what day was going to be your last day. So you take
You gotta get there.
opportunity. You got to get to where you're going. Otherwise,
Gotta go.
otherwise you might not make it.
But anyways, did you pass him or did you just let him?
I let him go. I just.
He just
I went-
hammer down and
And as
away
soon
he
as
went?
it flattened out, then you passed him because he slowed
No,
down.
no, he did not.
Oh, he kept
slow down.
going?
Oh, he kept going.
Oh yeah, he
I
was pulling
realized that
Sexton
was
doing
87 miles
90
an hour and going, oh shit, that's a little bit too high. So I,
in a big rig. That is
yeah,
that's
hauling ass
yeah.
down
You're not
Vernon Hill.
stopping.
That's
You're not.
a lot of weight.
It is a lot of weight.
Even if
It's
it's
a lot
empty,
of truck.
it's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's empty. Yeah.
Let alone 20K worth of shit in the back.
88,000 pounds. And
Yeah, that's probably something like that. It's a lot. That's a lot. Anyways, but no, there ain't shit going on other than it's been hot with the.
Did we got golf tonight?
We do.
Did they have it last night?
I heard they did, but I
only
didn't know.
107 yesterday.
I did not hear that they did, but I assume they did because I did not see an email that they didn't,
Yeah.
and it was it's going to be just as miserable tonight.
It's supposed to be 107 again.
We're playing the back, right?
We are.
So at least
I mean,
that's-
we got that going for
A
us.
little bit of shade.
Yeah.
This will be the one night that we hit it down the middle.
Yeah, you stay in the back.
Fairway every time.
We are going to hit fairways all night
every
long.
freaking time.
So
I'm going to have a beer instead. While you guys golf, I'll have a beer.
okay, you do that. We're going to drink water.
Yeah, I'll have water too. I probably drank about 1.5 gallons yesterday.
Yeah. I drink a lot of tea. A lot of tea.
I'm not a big. I like Asian tea, but I'm not a big.
Oh, I love iced tea. It's like my favorite.
I like
big
iced
iced tea
tea.
once in a while.
Yeah. Well, I found there's a brand that is sugar-free sweet tea. And well, I know it's not quite like Southern sweet tea because I love Southern
Oh,
sweet
fuck,
tea.
I can't stand
Oh,
that
I love that shit.
not.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't do sweet things.
Yeah. Yeah, you're lucky. I do. Because I'm so
I
sour.
tried that in South Carolina the first time, and I damn near went.
Oh no, it's delicious.
That sucks.
That's some shit right there. But they have a sugar-free sweet tea by one of the Gold Company or Gold Teas or whatever. That
Lipton.
no.
No. It's actually gold something or
Yeah,
other. I've seen
something
it.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, it's got all the fake sugar in it.
Is it
But it
canned?
tastes no. It's
Like
in a bottle.
Yeah, it's
jar.
in the supermarket. It's probably at Safeway right there.
Yeah,
right now.
that's where I would 2 for $6.
Oh, so it's already a drink.
Yeah, it's already a drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you buy it. It's pre-made.
Okay.
And obviously, it's probably got the aspartame and it's got
yeah.
all the chemical
Stevia
shit in
or
it.
something, yeah.
But it tastes pretty natural. It tastes like real sugar in it instead of
It's
that
plant-based sugars then.
Gold Peak.
Gold Peak. There it is. So, anyway, I don't know why we're talking about it. Oh, we're going to drink a lot of water tonight.
Yeah, that's
I need to bring my big water jug.
yeah.
I got
And,
mine right there.
Oh, we're gonna need bigger than that.
Well, I
bud.
fill it up multiple times.
Well, it all depends if we get stuck on the ass end or not.
Well, that's true.
If we, if we're
Might
starting,
bring- I might
if we're
bring
starting on 12, we're not going to see water until 18.
I'll stop and get a gallon jug if we have a
Yeah,
backup.
we'll and then we'll fill it full of ice. Maybe I'll find one of my little coolers.
You can
I
get
got
some
the
of that
cooler in the
stuff
thing.
comes out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the
Got the little
cooler.
cooler.
The coolers.
And I've got my Yeti that's much bigger at the house. So I can
Okay.
bring that if I need. So it's a soft side.
Aha.
Oh,
You've been summoned.
am I in trouble again?
Yeah, again. You only gave him $19 instead of the 20 you wanted. And you got a thing in your back pocket, too.
And all our invoices just went to our bookkeepers. Well, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's right.
Deal with something.
Yeah. There's always an emergency and a crisis in the cigar world.
Oh, absolutely. Or, with all the wrappers and things.
And like tobacco and maybe a lighter issue, a butane shortage in the world.
Yeah, I went down to Medford yesterday because
Way over yonder.
and it was we had 2 boxes to go down, so I took it down to
Okay.
the shop. And since I was there, I went to Costco and got a few things. And but it was smoky as could be over there.
Well, they got a fire.
Yeah, right.
there close to Eagle Point there. So
Salt Creek, yeah,
yeah.
it's about 15 miles by air, maybe from
Ish.
Medford.
And that's what brings the smoke is the air.
Yeah, it does.
They don't care about the crow walking. They care about the crow flying.
60, the air. What is it? The air net.
The hair.
Air.gov or whatever the hell it is.
Of the-
Air
the-
now.
The cleanliness factor or whatever they call that.
Yeah, parts per billion or million or something. But yeah, it was cooler over there. It was 96.
Oh, well, because they had the
Because of the
shield that
smoke.
the smoke was.
Yeah, it was like having.
Which sucks though, because then that smoke lingers at night and keeps the heat in all night, whereas
Yeah.
we get to cool off at night.
Yeah, we got cooled down to 62 this morning. when
I
woke
saw
up.
that. Yeah, I went out in my hot tub last night.
Eesh.
It's nice because I got in the hot tub at 105. It felt like I was cooling off.
There you go.
Because it was 109 or whatever in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, but down at the coast over the weekend, it was 4th of July. It was
Oh yeah.
beautiful. 73, no fog, no clouds, 6 mile an hour wind, so I could fly my kites.
Oh, nice.
It was fun. Had a great time.
So you can have fun with it and not freaking fighting the damn thing all the
Yeah,
time.
and it was coming off the ocean, so it's clean air and
Oh, cool. Yeah.
it
yeah.
was like not bumping around. But
Well,
there was a big ass during the fireworks show over at Crescent City. It was beautiful because there's like 6 different things going on down the beach. These guys spending $100,000.
Yeah, every little cove's got something going on.
Yeah, and then the city did their thing for 15 minutes, and after that there was this ground burst. That boom! I mean, it was beautiful. The only problem was 14 people got hurt, 8 to the hospital, and there was a 3-year-old kid that got clobbered by one of the mortars.
Wow.
It apparently collapsed his lung, and they sent him in a plane off to
That's a lot of pressure.
Portland. Oh yeah, I mean
That's a lot of pressure.
Son of a bitch show goes up 300 feet.
Yes, and when it doesn't, it's got to go. That energy's got to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere, and I hope the little guy makes it, but I'm not too sure because apparently he ran out of oxygen.
Was this a like a sanctioned show thing, or
Well,
was it?
no,
Is
it's
it,
all-
was there a lot of Budweiser involved?
I'm sure there was probably, or Jim Beam or whatever.
Combination of the two.
Coors Light, yeah. Yeah, it was. See, anything goes up in the air, California is illegal.
Here too, most states.
Yeah, most states make sense if unless you're in Idaho or something. And I don't know the public.
Most. I think even those anything that goes in the air is
Well,
has to be licensed.
You got a whole bunch of like Pahrump, Nevada.
Well, unless you go
where
to
they
Indian
sell that.
reservations.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And no, it's illegal to shoot these things. And if it goes in the air, it's illegal.
Yeah.
And like Roman candles are a no-no. But the stuff, it was beautiful. God, it's gorgeous. I mean, it just, like I say, it's got to be $100,000 per group.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They go from daylight until
I knew a guy.
midnight plus.
I knew a guy in Hawaii, a neighbor of ours. He was a big drug dealer guy. We put it this way: in the late '90s, or early 2000s, he still had a coin-operated arcade that he made millions off of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a good way to launder money, basically.
Sure.
So, but he, for New Year's every year, would bring in a 40-foot shipping container just for him.
Oh,
and,
wow.
and just light and everything. Just, they had, I think they would say they would estimate statewide, there would be like 10 shipping containers come in with fireworks, and one of them at least was for him.
Was for him. Wow. That's a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys get the stuff up in Washington or or Nevada.
Nevada's usually, I think that's the closest.
Go down to Pahrump and it's just, they go nuts.
Yeah, all you just go across the border. I mean, they've got stages and Indian reservations.
Pahrump has, they have a show.
Oh, okay.
Where they fire this stuff off and you check off
what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, there's 3 or 4 outfits down there.
Yeah, I went down to, I was in Vegas one year. Actually, because my parents lived out in Mesquite. They would snowboard down to Mesquite.
Okay.
And driving between Mesquite and Nevada, and in Vegas, they had one of the individuals. It was like a Costco full of giant boxes of 4-inch mortars, things like that. They were crazy and cheap.
Yeah.
And I always said, the next time I drive down, I'm going to load up and bring some.
Put it under the floorboards.
But I never did.
Yeah. Yeah. Mesquite's an interesting town. It's right across the border from St. George.
Yeah, that's where they would do their shopping with St. George because there was nothing in Mesquite.
Yeah, it's where all the Jack Mormons go to.
Yeah,
to
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what my dad moved there. They started snowboarding there because the golf course. There's like 6-7 golf courses, and about a 4-mile radius of where his house was.
Right where you try to grow grass in the desert.
Yeah.
It only takes a little water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, but out there they had a huge amount of deep water wells.
Mm-hmm.
So they had once you get outside of Vegas a little bit, there's no shortage.
Yeah.
It's Vegas.
Well, they also have the Virgin River there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then he decided that he didn't golf near as much as he thought he could in retirement.
Yeah.
So then they moved down to the Phoenix area.
Oh.
So.
Where they also have golf courses.
Mm-hmm.
There was one I went by that it was all sand. I think the only parts that were grass were the tee box and the hole. The rest of it was all desert.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I forget what highway it was on. We were driving out there towards Globe or something like that. And what the hell? Some guy out there in the middle of
the sand?
Yeah, with the Bacotillo out there, all that stuff.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, pretty. That's a gorgeous plant.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Once it blooms.
Yeah, that whole area out there was just beautiful for 4 days.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, I've seen enough desert and bluffs and all that kind of stuff, and I need to come back to trees and mountains.
Get up high.
Some kind of
somewhere
frickin'
like Flagstaff or something.
Yeah. And that was where he's in. Yeah, we go now. We go to Sonoma. We'll drive out there for an overnight because I'm going down there in August, my dad's 80th birthday. So I'm going to go down there for about 6 days or whatever.
Well, happy birthday, Pop.
I figure I'll make it because it's not going to be cool.
No, it isn't.
He texted me yesterday. He said, I was supposed to hit 117.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's great. So, I think I might go up to Flagstaff or Sonoma for an overnight just to break it up in the middle.
What's that Sedona is about?
Sedona, that's what I mean,
Yeah.
And that's a cool little artsy town.
Yeah, try to get in there on a busy day, though. It's like, find a restaurant.
Yeah, well, that's true, yeah.
But it's gorgeous area.
But you go into it not having a reason to go anywhere, so you got no time schedule.
Yeah.
Put your name on a list and grab a cup of coffee and go sit around and wander around the town until you figure out that your name might be close to the top of the list.
Yeah, that's something like that. And then you hit the highway and go north again and hit Flagstaff or real trees.
Hit that 8,000 foot level or whatever that's at over there.
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
So.
But yeah, I haven't been down there in a long time.
It's been a couple years for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Last time, I was down in Vegas. We went down to the dam.
Okay.
That was 2 years ago, I guess. It'll be 2 years in November.
Yeah.
But yeah, the water was way down, and you look down in this one part of the dam, and there's got to be 200 hats down there.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It comes up, people put their head over, and woof, off it goes.
Yep. Yeah, I'm curious of what they don't talk about it much anymore. A couple years ago, when they were finding bodies in barrels because it was down so low that there was a big crisis that the Colorado River that feeds all of that, that they were going to be dry and rationing and all this bullshit that.
Yeah, well,
apparently they got some rain.
Yeah, they got some rain in the Rockies, and it sent it on down. Some of that stuff comes up from, is it Colorado?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if it comes from Wyoming or Montana, but it's a long
haul. Yeah. But because everything collects in the Rockies, and then half of it comes our side and half of it heads towards Mississippi, kind of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, they can have that on the other side of the Rockies.
Yes.
As far
Yeah,
as-
it's just a boring, long, sloping downhill to,
Yeah,
to
that's hot.
Mississippi River.
hot and humid
Yeah, exactly.
to the Mississippi, yeah, or the Missouri,
Or to Missouri, something in there.
Whichever it
Depends
is.
what you hit first.
the Gallatin, the Jefferson, and I can't remember the other one. That make the Missouri.
I don't think I ever knew him.
Gallatin, Jefferson, and something else. Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, you guys got golf tonight. That'll be tons of fun, I'm sure.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be super hot.
I got to go to Steam because I lost my knife.
Did you lose it at Steam?
I don't know. I'm hoping. So we'll see. I'll ask Kenny if somebody turned it's for my belt buckle
Oh, yeah.
with the magnet on it.
You were sitting in your normal spot?
I was in the actually I was sitting with Dan and
Oh, at a table?
at the table by the back door into the lab,
Okay, yeah.
that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the hell was that? Tuesday last week. 'Cause we
Oh,
took
so it's
off-
been a while.
Yeah, we took off Wednesday. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were out of town. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't
we'll
looked.
see. If it's not there, it's not there.
You know what? They have more knives somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it'll fit in the belt buckle though.
I'm sure you can go to. How long you had that belt buckle?
A bunch of,
Okay, so
and
it's,
apparently my brother bought the last of them. So
Oh.
maybe he's got a spare.
there's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah, either got to anchor it better to the belt buckle or stop wearing a damn belt. Because one of them I know is in Vegas somewhere.
Somewhere in the deep dark depths
Oh
of.
God, or in a car of some sort. Yeah, a taxi. Yeah, so I'm heading down there in November again, just for the hell of it.
November's a good time.
Hey there, how you doing?
Yeah, November's a good time down there.
Yeah,
'Cause it's not
hot.
It's not hot. It's not cold.
Super cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just bring a long sleeve shirt or a sweater or something.
and it's not real busy.
Yeah, well, we get down there for the big smoke.
Oh, that's right. So it is kind of busy for your
Yeah,
for your aspect.
This year it's at Paris. 2 years ago, no, the last 2 years it was at the new Hilton, whatever the hell they call that. There's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Conrad, and there's there's 3 different hotels, and it's an area they built up in like a year and a half.
Is it on the strip or is it off strip?
I think it's just off.
Just like one block back.
Yeah, that kind of thing, like the Wynn or something. like
Yeah, yeah.
that. But yeah, they used to have it at the crap. I can't remember what the hell it was. That was on the strip, and then they changed that for some reason, and
Money. It's always money.
probably
It's always money.
or regulations or something. Yeah, and then they went 2 years to the Hilton thingy, and now we're at the Paris, I guess. So we'll see how this goes. And this will be like 10th time or something going.
Oh, shit.
Something like that. Oh God, more emails. I love it.
That's why I leave my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I check it about every 2 hours.
Well, I got my silly little furry beast. Hasn't showed up for a while,
Oh,
but she just showed up apparently. I got my sister-in-law living with me
okay.
because she's convalescing, and we're looking for a place for her. But in the meantime,
Okay.
it's different having a roommate.
Yeah, it is. So
You got one.
I got one. So what the animal? Maybe it went over next door to play with the turtle for a day or two.
That could have been, as long as she doesn't go over to the greyhounds, because they'll chew her.
Yeah.
But and they're a lot faster than she is. No, she just probably under the barn or something. Yeah, that's my guess. But she just showed up, so, and her food's out there waiting for her. So.
Okay. So she's happy. She was just
Yep.
out cruising the neighborhood.
Yeah, just out there catting around.
That's what they do.
They do that.
They do that. That's their job. That's
Yeah.
their entire job.
Well,
so
her life got sort of turned upside down with the roommate. And
Oh, yeah.
Then I had, was it Sunday night? There was 3 people there, 3 women and me.
oh wow,
And
that'll drive you to drink.
oh, it did. Yeah. And then she ended up, I can't fucking take this, and off she went. And now she showed up again. So that's
So it was for good reason. She went out to drink too.
yeah, apparently.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she uses a straw. Oh, and this morning I'm sitting on my big dick with my cup of coffee and my cigar. That's Kiwi for big dick.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
Mama Bambi comes by with 2 itty bitty spotters.
Oh,
Yep, I have a bucket of
that's
water.
a little
I keep
late,
up.
isn't it?
Well, I think they're like 2 weeks old, 3 weeks
Okay.
old, something like that. But yeah, and a turkey this morning, and a rufous-sided towhee. It's a bird.
No idea what that means.
It's a brown bird with a,
So to me, it would look like every other brown bird that flies through my neighborhood.
yeah, kind of. They're kind of pretty, but yeah, it would. If you don't know the, yeah,
The genre or whatever they call
Well,
it.
the-
The breed.
the foliage that they carry on them. It's fun stuff. So we're,
So we got the news today.
uh-oh.
We've got not a whole lot going on.
Good.
We've got this mega church pastor who's in trouble for molesting a 12-year-old. His attorney is blaming the 12-year-old for initiating inappropriate conduct
I see. To an adult.
to an adult.
That'll work. Well, with the Supreme Court the way they are right now, it's probably true.
It is. Oh, so this was 1982 that this occurred.
Just now coming to court.
Yeah, well, it's coming to Yahoo News. I don't know if it's in court.
82?
Says in 1982, Pastor Robert Morris was a 21-year-old husband and father who traveled the country telling young people about Jesus. Cindy Clemishire was a 12-year-old girl who dressed in flowery pink pajamas and still liked to play with Barbie dolls.
Yeah, she's 12.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah. Well, that's
Then on Christmas that year, Morris, who would go on to found Gateway Church in Southlake, Texas, and become a leading figure in an American evangelical movement, began what he would later describe as inappropriate sexual behavior with Clemishire while he was staying at her parents' home in Oklahoma.
yeah, that's her fault.
Yeah, that
12-year-old.
dirty whore.
Picking on a 21-year-old man with wife and family. Yeah, I'm sure it's her. He should be shot.
Yeah, 25 years later, she hired an attorney and threatened to sue him.
That should make it 37. Okay.
Yeah,
That's about the time you need money.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit before that. Huh. Oh, well. Oh, did we have anybody else join us in
You know, I looked
the noisy part?
yesterday. I did not see.
That's not mine.
It's not.
No.
It shut off way too soon.
Yeah.
Bum.
Korea.
No, we're looking about the same here. I can't get into detail on my phone one. But we're gaining more traction on other, what do you call that, platforms.
Oh,
So Spotify, we're still leading with 59%, but we're Amazon Music is 12%. Web browser, whatever that means, is 12%. Amazon Podcast, 11%. Amazon Alexa, 5%. And others is less than 1%.
huh.
But I'm just curious if that means that just less people are listening. Yeah.
Well, it's
'Cause
hot
that's-
out. You're on vacation.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, the 27 Club.
The
This is
20.
interesting. Brian Jones, Janis Joplin,
Oh, yeah. All those that died.
all those that died at early
27.
age. Yeah, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, Robert Leroy Johnson,
Never heard of him.
American Delta blues singer and musician. Oh, he died of possible poisoning. Ron Pigpen, oh, he was a Grateful Dead. Gastrointestinal hemorrhage at the age of 27. Alcohol related.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Morrison, Alan Blind Owl Wilson, barbiturate overdose. Oh, Amy Winehouse, alcohol poisoning at the age of 27. My God. Well, I made it past there. Somehow.
Yeah, apparently you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
We're not famous enough, so.
Yeah.
Famous enough?
Not famous
Not
enough.
famous enough. Yeah.
What'd you do to G?
Huh?
IRS.
Oh, they here?
Doing a spot inspection.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, fun.
Matt forgot it last week. The day you went over
Yeah.
when you took all that stuff over that one day,
Yeah.
Matt called me because they were there.
Oh, really?
And Mike was freaking out.
Huh. That's always
It
exciting.
was on a Thursday when Mike was working.
Yeah.
He called Matt Hall on a Friday.
Yeah. Imagine.
It's always fun and exciting here at the Cigar Cave.
Stamps.
All right. Here you go.
Nice.
Yeah. The thing on Facebook. Cleaning out my tackle box and almost smoked a minnow.
Well, it's good to see the tackle box is well stocked. And first off,
Yeah.
why are you putting minnows in your tackle box?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Need water.
They need not a tackle box.
Right.
I mean, don't you have like even just like a string? I mean, first off, are you using minnows for bait maybe?
I hope you're not catching them.
Yeah.
Got a
That's-
hook out there.
yeah. So anyways, I'm going to go get another cup of coffee.
All right.
We'll put this on pause here a second.
Sure. And we're back.
Okay,
Hey,
we're back.
I'm
but
back.
Don't think that we were ever gone because I just hit pause and now we're not paused.
Well, I left, so
You
they
left,
knew
so,
I
yeah.
was gone because I had to take care of the
there was
Oregon
nothing.
Department of Revenue.
Yeah.
Which we are a outstanding business.
Upstanding, outstanding.
You should ask him if he wanted to jump on the headset.
I almost did, but I don't think his probably boss, the governor, would like that.
Do we care what she thinks?
I don't really give a shit what she thinks. I don't. I just don't. She's
No.
a pretty quiet governor.
She's very quiet.
Yeah, unlike her
Her
predecessor.
predecessor was very not
very,
quiet.
very not quiet. But anyways, so be it. But no, all was good. We
Yeah, I
passed.
don't even know if we have a governor. We don't hear anything from her.
No.
She doesn't really. She stays pretty quiet.
That's okay with me.
No, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But yeah, I don't see her as what. I mean, like, what does she do during the day?
I don't know. Maybe
She rolls joints.
She probably
I don't
does.
think
What the fuck she
no.
does.
No, she
don't think so?
Whittles or diddle. I think she's got to be doing that.
Somebody is.
Clicking the mouse. Oh, yeah, her name is.
I don't know, but she's supposed to be working somewhere up there.
Yeah.
There was a big controversy about her getting a job as the first wife or whatever her name is, whatever they
First
consider.
person.
I missed all that.
The first.
Her wife, our governor's wife.
Yeah.
Apparently, she was important. She was talked about, at least. I don't know if it actually happened or if it has happened or whatever. I don't know the details because I don't care about being appointed to some
Yeah.
high-level position. And the
okay,
whole world
with
apparently
inside the
came
government.
upside down. And yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they should do that.
no.
Yeah.
I think it's common sense to where if you
Nepotism starts at home.
yeah if you are an elected official that you do not have your family members in appointed positions just for optics, even though if they're the best person for the job.
Even if you're the
Yeah.
Doesn't
they're-
matter.
even if you're the president.
Correct.
Well, it's crazy. Is I agree with that 100%. Family members shouldn't work in the government with you, just like adult foster homes. If my in-laws need fostering,
Yep.
they're not allowed to come in our foster home
Yep.
because there's family members taking care of them.
Yeah.
They think that they would be getting preferential treatment, which would not be on my side, but
No, it's probably the reverse.
it is.
Yeah, just the opposite.
Get your ass up.
Yeah. Well, but
think
anytime
you
you're dealing with government money,
Right.
Yeah.
But the fucked up thing about it, we're not dealing with government money in our facility.
No, but you're dealing with government regulation.
Oh, yes.
no,
yeah,
but you take state paid.
Yes, we do. I don't like to.
They're in rise.
There's not enough
regulation.
money.
But the fact that you have a license that or you were registered or whatever to be able to take state money.
Yes.
Just because you don't have somebody at the particular time, you might the next day, and then that.
Yeah, that would be
Screws the whole
different. It's screwy. But anyways, so what did I miss?
You did not much. We were trying to go through the news, and there's really not a whole lot of anything happening.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit this morning, and all the Democrats got together, and they didn't want to talk about it. It was a secret clandestine meeting, but some went out the back door, some went out the front door, and
Because that's what
They
doors,
were
that's
hav-
what doors are for.
right.
Going
Well,
in and out of.
they were trying to, they were having a meeting on the fate of President Biden, if they should.
He's going to run.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yes.
A politician's arrogance is probably one of his biggest assets that they have. Is they don't give a fuck
About anything.
about anything,
Or buddy.
and he's like going, no, I can't remember my own name half the time, but by God, I know I'm president.
Well, but my thing is and nobody knows what they're telling him to his face behind closed doors and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
But for the last, I don't know how long that people have seen on the news various slip-ups, whatever you want to call it, of if somebody behind the scenes, if they're say you were at home and you were having senior moments, whatever you want to call them, but everybody, your family members, everybody who surrounds you on a day-to-day basis is falsely propping you up, telling me like you're just fine, you're doing great, all this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you have a major issue, and now they're saying, oh, you're a piece of shit, you can't step down. And you're like, fuck you. Yesterday you were telling me
I was good yesterday, but today I'm not.
So no, I'm not stepping down.
Right.
I wouldn't either if I was him.
No, I don't. But and unfortunately, it's going to be the detriment of the Democratic Party if he chooses to be there, because I think the confidence that he has gained has gone now for a lot of his own.
I think though
party.
The problem is that I see is that if he gets elected, if he wins. And I don't see him
finishing his term.
And then we've got Kamala.
Yes,
that's the scary part.
And then her pick of Vice President Newsom.
Well, wouldn't it just sort of go down the line to Secretary of State or something like that? Would take so they get to choose Vice President again.
I would think, yeah.
Or no, it would be. Well, I don't know if they would have an election for a Vice President, but it would go to Speaker of the House.
No, that's if Kamala dies.
Oh, well.
So that's a possibility.
Well, you never can tell. I mean, there's no guarantees. Well, there is one, death and taxes. And they're the same.
That's down near, just east of New Mexico. Taxes.
It is.
Taxes? Taxes in New Mexico?
No, just taxes.
Taxes.
Like wacko taxes.
Yeah, they've got.
Yeah, I do have some
family in Dallas.
I do have some really important information I cannot put out on the so you guys can ask me
offline. We got golf tonight, so
yeah. No, after we're done here, I can share who Trump's vice president is going to be.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, oh no, I know.
Are we going to get some free pillows?
No, I will say.
I mean, come on.
You're
That's
not gonna
my
get.
choice.
You're not going to get free pillows. You're not going to get towels or slippers.
What the hell was that thing that Jimmy Kimmel had him in a one of those claw machines? That was funnier than fuck.
That would be funny.
It was.
He was in Medford.
Jimmy Kimmel or the pillow guy?
The pillow guy.
Remember we were talking about
Lindell.
that.
Yeah, Lindell was over there in Medford 2 weeks ago.
What, did he get lost?
No, he was there doing a big rally over there.
Oh, really?
Bed Bath & Beyond had a sale.
Yeah?
He showed up for it.
Yeah.
Of course, the business has been closed for 2 years now, but whatever.
Yeah. What the hell?
So he was there anyway. Knocking, going, open.
I got pillows.
We got pillows for you. My pillow delivery came through.
They're from the Great Giza strip of wherever.
China. China.
The Great Giza, China.
It's a factory named Giza.
Made somewhere in Wisconsin or something, aren't they? Or Minnesota?
Yeah, they're
are they
USA
actually
company.
Are they actually made there, or
Yeah,
are they assembled there?
They show a picture of the factory and them working in it.
Well, they do that in China too. Show a picture of it.
But there were white people in it. Maybe there might have been a black person. I don't know. They showed
kind of like the church when Trump went, the black church, and there was 3 black people in that whole fucking town.
Where was this at?
Detroit.
There's more than 3 black people in Detroit.
I'm
98%.
Yeah.
You can't swing a dead cat in Detroit without hitting a black person.
Or a live one.
Or exactly.
Yeah, but
I'm going to Detroit in November.
Really?
You didn't see that. I guess Fox doesn't cover that shit.
When was this?
I don't know, a month ago. He
I don't watch television, so.
Big rally. There was thousands of people, and there was like 200 white folks in there and 3 black people.
Okay.
In a black church.
Well, that sounds like that's some investigative
like
reporting.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch TV, but yeah, I'm going to November. I'm going to. We're going to go to the Duck game against Michigan in Ann Arbor.
Really? Why?
Because we wanted to. Me, Andy Beta, Eric, and John Oslin.
Oh, really?
Nobody's going to jail, honestly.
Well, you might be the only sober one there.
Yeah. Well, yes, I will be, because I won't be able to drink during that time frame.
Yes. So you get to play babysitter.
No, I will not.
They're on their own.
They're on their own.
Yeah.
And we're sitting on the Michigan side, so that'll even more fun.
Oh, is that because that's where you could only get tickets?
That's where we go. Well, I don't know. Me and Andy were drunk about 3 months ago.
Oh, and that's when it all happened.
At Casablanca, and sitting at the bar, and we're looking at the Duck schedule for the year, and he's like,
"That's
click,
me,
click, click."
Yeah, that's
yeah."
me.
I'm like, but he's like, "Hey, you want to go to a game?" I'm like, "Sure."
Sure.
So he bought 4 tickets right then and there for over in Ann Arbor.
So
I'm
you're
like,
gonna do is you're gonna fly.
we're gonna fly over there, fly into Detroit on. So it's a Saturday game. We'll fly in on Detroit on Thursday. Probably stay one night in Detroit, just for the creative insight.
Roy and I hung out at the Detroit airport once.
For,
It was a year ago.
yeah, like 5 hours or something.
Yeah, we were watching traffic. We were smoking down below in the drop off line.
Oh, nice.
The drop off and the pickup. It was quite entertaining.
It was
because
entertaining.
people are losing their fucking mind. I mean, they will not move. They don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
They park right in the middle of the driveway.
Dude, that's 8 Mile, man.
There's
Yeah.
I was born there, so
there's 5
Born in
lanes.
8 Mile.
5 lanes. The first 2 were for parking, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Third was for resting, and then the other 2 went flying by.
Yeah.
Well, there was some guy in the middle just sat there.
Just decided this is my
He
spot.
wasn't going to pull over to the curb. He just sat there, and everybody else had to
think
go
we'd
around. It's
sell it?
funnier than fuck.
We do and we have.
And the police there, they're like, we ain't gonna worry about this shit.
Yeah,
we got
one-on-one.
Got other things
we got 6 murders to deal with today.
No, I got a cup of coffee here.
Or that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be messing around with that stuff.
Yeah.
Did we get stuff come in today?
Yeah, we did. I just ordered it yesterday morning. Thank you, John, from Meyer Dutch.
All right. And it came in already?
Yeah, he next to here and this stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, just.
I got to see what my schedule is for Thursday.
Okay. So I did. You heard me. Do we like rooters?
Do we like rooters, like Roto-Rooters?
Yeah. Is that a credible news source?
Oh, Reuters.
Reuters.
R-E-U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
REU.
Reuters. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, no, it says, and it was June 15th that Trump went to the black church.
Okay.
Donald Trump ventured on Saturday where few Republican presidential candidates tread. The city of Detroit attending a community forum as part of the push to peel black voters from President Joe Biden in November's election. Trump appears at a black church drew a mix of curious local residents and diehard supporters, but little in the way of protest. Both Trump and Biden, a Democrat,
Folks.
Trump campaign argues opportunity, blah, blah, blah. At the 180 church of the west side of the city, Trump sat on stage at the table flanked by panel members of the local community, including small business owners and activists.
What if there's activists that are small business owners? Can they be there?
They can be there.
Which side do they sit on now? Do they know?
Well, they sit right there in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But T-Dog is in the middle. You can't take T-Dog's spot.
No, he's the man. Yeah, I just don't.
They don't give demographic layouts of. Is there a picture
There was a picture.
appropriately cropped?
I mean,
picture.
the whole front of the panel was all black people.
Trump spoke to an overwhelmingly white crowd inside a large Detroit church.
What's our news source on that one?
The one with large donors to his camp, to the RNC.
For anybody listening, everybody's on their phones trying to figure out how many black people were at this black church in Detroit that Trump went to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, we could look at the YouTubes.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why I'm on.
Because you were the last one to connect.
Yeah, I
to
was
it?
the last one to connect. Okay, skip ad. Oh, here we go.
Nearly 9 weeks away, the Republican presidential nominee visited an African-American church. Dean Reynolds is there.
As he entered the Great Faith Ministries church here, Donald Trump showed off some moves.
I see a lot of black people there, Roy. I don't know what you're talking about.
But whether his movement in the direction of African Americans lately can do anything for his standing among them is another question. Wayne Jackson
Yeah, I don't.
is the bishop here.
It wasn't prominently all white. I can tell you that.
He wants to say a few words. We're going to allow him.
Well, that's so nice. And
Okay,
Bishop
enough of that.
Jackson,
Enough of that.
you-
Yep.
Trump's courtship.
So once again, we've been fooled by the media.
All of them. I saw a thing the other day. Who's donating to the I think it was the RNC. It's either RNC or the Trump thing. And it was the different medias. ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN,
Yeah.
It's like,
they're all owned by the same company.
oh, the same guy, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they if they don't, then they don't get any time.
Well, that's it.
It's a pay to play. Totally.
Yeah, it is a pay. It's clickbait.
Yeah.
They gotta pay for him to be on there, so they can, bash away or whatever the hell that they.
Yeah,
they do.
exactly. Well, because otherwise they don't get any coverage. And
But you look at, yes, they all donate money to the individuals, but look at where they focus majorities of their donations to. If you go with those CNN and blah blah blah, the majority, I would imagine, without looking at it, I will do the research if you want me to. They're going to be a 2-to-1.
Oh yeah,
Definitely on the Democratic Party, other than the Republican Party. It could be a 3-to-1. I don't know.
Isn't it odd that according to Trump, everyone else is guilty except him? So why, if that's the case, does he want immunity?
What's he guilty of? I mean, and that's not me being an asshole, but
Yeah,
what is he absolutely guilty of?
Well, there was something in New York, 34.
What were the charges? They never clearly stated the charges on the 34 counts.
no, they did. I read it once.
did.
They gave him 3 choices to convict him on.
Left, right, or indifferent?
No, this, or this. We don't care which one you pick, but we don't want to know which one you picked.
Well, it's what I understand. It was all the same charge, but there was 34
counts, yeah.
ledger entries that each was a separate count.
Then my opinion is, then you
Yeah,
better
but you
go
weren't
to
there.
every
You weren't
single business and convict every
So
CEO.
falsifying business records was the official charge.
Go to every single CEO in a Fortune 500 company.
Except us.
We're not Fortune 500.
True.
No,
But-
we just passed our inspection.
Yeah, I know.
We're legit.
We're legit.
We have nothing to hide. We don't have no money to hide. So, no, the trial was goofy because, yes, there was 34 counts. He was convicted on all of them, whatever. But they were bringing in people that had nothing to do with it, like the whole. I don't know, what was that, Stormy Daniels. I can't even remember the whore's name.
Yeah, you can. You just said it.
Is it Stormy Daniels? Because there was Jennifer Flowers and there was.
No, that was.
Oh, that was Clinton. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Clinton's whore.
They've all got their whores.
Yeah, they all got their whores. Some just pay them off better than others.
And don't do it publicly.
Well, no.
No?
That's why you buy hookers.
That's why it was a cover-up. Yeah,
You pay hookers to leave.
that's right. A lot of money.
I
know you do. I know you do, and I don't want to hear it.
I just.
Hot chocolate.
You're not voting for Biden. You're voting against Trump.
I've never liked Trump. I didn't like him when he was the Apprentice guy.
No,
And before that.
he's not a very likable individual.
No, he's an asshole.
He is an asshole. We all admit that.
Yeah,
But
but you're going to vote for him anyway.
what's that?
But you're going to vote for him anyway.
Yeah, because I liked his policies. I liked his politics. I liked how our country was ran. That's what I'm voting. I'm not voting for the person. I'm voting for the policy. I'm voting for our country.
Okay.
Unlike where we're at right now.
Where are we at right now?
2 wars, inflation, cost of gas, everything.
So that's all corporate.
Every
fucking one of them is corporate.
It's all government policies.
Corporate. But
Government policies.
government doesn't supply gas.
They don't regulate. They don't regulate the drilling. They don't regulate what they can do.
They don't regulate the profits.
No. You assume that profits are a dirty word.
No,
Profits
I'm
are fantastic words.
I know that.
That's a capitalistic. We
I
all
know.
live on
But in the
capitalistic.
meantime, you're paying more for gas than you did 2 years
Because
ago.
they're not sourcing it. Anyways, but that's a whole different. You're right. Hot chocolate. Love you.
Love you too. You're still gonna owe me 3 fucking meals.
Nope. You want to double down?
No. You owe me 2 anyway.
I know. 2 for 4.
2 for 8.
Anyways,
So anyways, yeah, we got golf tonight. That's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Hey, we slipped in the standings. We're down to 11 now.
Yeah, are we that far out?
Yeah, to play the guys, the realtor guys we played last week.
they smoked
They
our
they're
ass.
a point and a half ahead of us now.
A point and a half.
What's that?
Yeah, I think both of them had a really good game.
They
that
did,
night.
and I shot freaking worst game of my life.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I went from the week before hitting the best of night of my life to not.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Well,
you
the
know what?
ball's going to fly a lot further tonight.
It's going, well, hopefully.
because it's hot.
The problem with that
Say that one more time, Ron.
the problem with the game name is it's got an L in it. It should have 2 O's.
Yes, yes,
Goof.
there is.
Goof.
Fucking goof.
Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
But
It's going to be fucking hot out there for you guys.
It is.
I know.
I wish you the very best.
Well, thank you. You should drink that beer for us.
Yesterday my ball sweat was ball sweating.
Humidititties?
I've got air conditioning in my house.
It wasn't as
I do too. Oh, well, I did put
too,
it
but
in.
I was outside, but it wasn't as bad as that fucking time we played mini golf in North
Oh,
Carolina.
fuck. That was a
Where we
year
had
ago.
each one of the guys had a cross.
I sweated a bra.
Yeah.
So but you get to figure North Carolina, you've got about 5,000% humidity on top of it.
Yeah, and it was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
only
it was-
thing that saved any of us was a wind, a breeze.
A breeze. Yeah, not much of one.
I didn't pay attention to the hot because when I was flying at Kill Devil Hills.
That wasn't that bad that day.
No, I wasn't paying attention to the heat. I was paying attention not smashing my kite into the ground.
Yeah, it was interesting weather out there. But hey, we got our weather out here. It's hot.
It's hot, but it's not muggy.
It's not,
No.
it's not, it's not, I mean, it's hot, but yeah, it's not.
And
But there's
and the
no
difference
breeze
here
either,
when you get out of the you go out in the sun, yeah, it's fucking burning.
As long as you're in the
hot.
shade, it's not.
But
a
you
big
come
deal.
into the shade, it's rather okay. It drops temperatures.
Yeah, it does. It's like
It drops
whole degrees. is-
Fahrenheit.
It drops a degree.
drops a degree or
Yeah,
two.
all the Fahrenheits will drop, but not actually not all of them. It will drop some Fahrenheit.
Some of those heights aren't fair.
No.
It's hot. It's not just hot.
Is that a dad joke?
Okay.
But why is it that the U.S. uses Fahrenheits, but it seems like it's spelled in a German way?
Because it's German.
Because it's German. And why the hell aren't we using?
Celsius, because we don't understand it.
Yeah, because we could have had.
Because
Because 30 is like what, 90?
90, yeah, 90-ish.
About little.
Yeah, and 0 is like
32.
32.
Yeah.
But to do like
not a
1
linear-
degree
it's not a-
Celsius, like, is that 33?
No,
or
it's
is
not
it-
a linear scale.
No,
Yeah,
it's not at all.
It's like a 9/5 times such and such.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
The easiest way to do it is you take Celsius, say it's 25 degrees, you double it, add 32, and you're close.
And hop on one leg and turn around and do the hokey
Well, that way
pokey.
you don't have to do 9/5 or 5/9.
Yeah, 9/5 times that. That's plus 32, something like
minus
that.
10%, and then you got it.
Right.
So,
But my pool is
But
up and
realistically,
running.
nobody cares that much.
Yeah. Oh, I was patting myself on the back this morning. My pool is the best that it's ever looked.
Really?
Oh, it nice clear water.
It's supposed
It's
to have
85 degrees.
well, you got to stop putting in that river water. You're going to be okay.
No, I got salt water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I have a saltwater system.
I jumped in a hot tub yesterday.
A cool tub?
No, it's hot tub. Well, it was cooler because I was telling Roy that it felt actually pretty nice to go from 109 outside temperature to the 105 at the hot tub was.
Oh.
And it felt cool. I was
Why
like,
didn't you turn it down?
no, that's no fun.
Oh, okay. Were you soaking in it alone, or did you take the dogs with you?
No, the dogs do not do well with heat, so they stay in the air conditioned house.
Right. They're fat and
No,
wrinkly.
I just went out there. I went out this morning too. I'm like, I got to get back because I haven't gone out there in a while.
So I got a new project that we're going to be doing.
Because you don't have enough already.
I know I don't have enough.
This is bullshit!
Yeah, bullshit.
Fucking ding-a-ling.
I am a dingling.
One more thing.
So I believe Bob, which Bob is
Yeah, where's
missing
Bob
in,
at? We need
yeah
to do the
missing
Bob
in action,
tracker.
Bob.
Bob tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob
Washington
Tracker.
somewhere.
Yeah, he's got it. I thought he might have been home by now, but maybe not. But he named it the mini mansion next door to my house, the short double wide. We're tearing it out.
Oh,
It is going away.
I got tannerite.
I don't think we can blow it up.
Oh, yes,
I
you
think
can.
They're probably it's probably frowned upon.
well.
Hell yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Oh, I
Just
definitely
blame the
can.
homeless people from across the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, they had some gasoline or something.
Yeah. All of a sudden it caught on fire, but
Except the FT, whatever the hell it is, AF,
the
ATF?
explosive people would come in and
the ATF.
yeah, the FBI would come
Well,
in.
we weren't drinking alcohol when we were done it. It's just tobacco and firearms.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're gonna tear it out of there and gonna pour a pad, a smaller pad, and gravel the rest of it, and then put a fifth wheel on
a
it.
mini pad.
A mini pad.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a mini pad on there with wings.
Are you going to have power
Yep.
and plumbing?
Yep. What are you
So
thinking?
why? No, I'm just wondering why.
Because the value of the property is in the property, not in. I can't.
You're not going to get a house worth of value out of building.
No, but I am
But
going
you
to
can rent out fifth wheel space.
I can put a fifth wheel there and put it a nice little Airbnb and rent that son of a bitch out for about $100 a night, and they are making money.
What if you do like 5 tiny homes?
5 tiny homes? I don't
Airbnb
have
those.
enough room over
Is
there
that
for
enough?
no. It's only
3
like
maybe.
it's about a quarter of an acre.
You can fit 5 tiny homes on it.
Yeah, they'd be on top of each other.
Well, yeah.
You're not living in it.
That's
People
true.
then you could rent out five Airbnb tiny homes for $50 a night each.
Make a village.
Make a village, or maybe put like a little community center with showers.
That's where GOP starts.
Yeah, but you get
Yeah.
you get a community building with showers, little kitchenette thing,
Yeah, I don't have that much room
and then 5. Well, yeah.
Or money.
or money. That's the other thing.
But you figure if you've got a common building with the bare necessities, the showers, the shitters, and a kitchenette thing, and then the tiny homes are just sleep and a TV.
They'd have to
Yeah.
be connected by a breezeway because in the middle of the night, if you had to go to the bathroom, you got to get your robe on and walk across. And if it's raining,
oh yeah.
we got to think.
But anyway, so this serves a dual purpose to get
Have an umbrella.
my sister-in-law out of her fifth wheel.
Oh,
Yeah, so we basically are buying a fifth wheel.
I thought sister-in-law was at the
is.
sweet pea
She is.
she is.
in a fifth wheel.
No,
No.
she lives in the
She's
house.
got to, by getting rid of the.
Oh, so you're just taking off her hands.
Yes.
So you are investing in her future by getting rid of some of her debt.
Yes, but we're making her pay the just equity of the debt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm only paying what market value will hold, and she's going to be paying the rest of it.
Okay.
So she's going to be on the hook for another 18 months of payments.
To you.
No, I mean it could be to me, and I could pay it, but
Oh, so she's gonna
But
continue
I might
to make
double up on the payments to knock it down, which would be the smart money to do is make two payments every month.
Is it going in your name then?
Actually, it's in my father-in-law's name.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Because I don't want to transfer the loan and go through all the bullshit to do the loan on it.
Don't you know a loan lady?
I do, but no, it's different.
She don't do
no,
fifth wheel loans?
No, she don't. And I don't want to go through all the bullshit.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
So as long as it's the father-in-law's name's on it, and he trusts me that I'm going to make the payment on it.
Does he trust you though?
He does. He really
Yeah,
does.
Does he?
He's one of those.
He's saying that under
Yeah.
his breath, but
Yeah.
No, it will be good. But we're going to make a.
His
just a-
father-in-law's a pretty good guy. If you
I've
don't
met
give
him.
him any
Yeah, I've met him.
scotch
Yeah.
or pork.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
He likes.
That's the Asian side.
Yeah.
Well, he likes to keep it. He doesn't like to give it away.
Oh.
And when I bring the bottle over and he's pouring, I'd like a couple of fingers of scotch, and he gives me one. And
Yeah.
he'll take 4.
That's why we trick him and we give him a different bottle and we drink the good stuff.
Yeah, and he drinks the shit.
He's drinking Jack Daniels. Oh, this is great scotch. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Yes,
But yeah, so that's the plan for the mini mansion. We're gonna, tear it all out of there, and I don't know if the city knows it or not, but that's what I'm doing. I don't think they could really cause a bitch on it. I don't. It's
I wouldn't ask.
Well, that's
it's-
what I consulted one of my Active Club brothers
He's-
that has done a lot of
Nefarious things?
Nefarious, yeah.
Is that
it's
Mr.
easier to ask for
Is that Mr.
forgiveness.
Donnie?
No, different one. Mr. Lowe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I called him up and goes, what do you think of this? He goes,
Fuck him.
I wanted to tell you that about a year ago to do that. I go, why didn't you? And he goes, I let you come to your own conclusions. I go, I appreciate that about you.
Because basically you're taking out a mobile
Right.
and putting in a fifth wheel, which is a mobile. So you're not changing anything.
It's even more mobile.
It's even more mobile. So
Yeah.
you're putting in a pad. You've got existing electric and
Right.
and sewer
and water.
and water.
Yep.
So, but you're not having to dick with the meters at all on any of that.
Right.
So it should not need permitting because
No, there should be no permitting to do it.
yeah, it's like putting a spare sink in your freaking house.
Right.
You're not dealing with the main line.
The only thing I will ask the question and go, I'm going to tear this thing out of here.
Oh, just
Is there
do it.
any ordinance that I have to do?
I have a friend that's going to do this. Not I'm going to.
Yeah. Yes. I have. I have a
I know a guy
contracting
on the
company.
north side of town that's going to be taking the mobile out of his place. And
Yeah, but it's going to be done with an excavator and dump trailers. We're not hauling it out of there. We're destroying it.
I would
and taking it to the dump.
I would
then
no,
hauling
I
it
would
out.
I would rent a dumpster.
We got trailers for that.
No, but then you have to deal with all the testing of said stuff.
Well, even if you rent them,
They just go
still,
dump it in the river.
Yeah. No, the testing, I do have to take 2 samples down there. I got to take a drywall sample because there's no more drywall left in there. But I do have drywall from when they fucking stole all the drywall. There was a couple pieces left, and you got to have a testing method for that. And then the ceiling has got that foam.
The popcorn.
Nah, it's not popcorn. No, it's like a foam
tile?
rubber type of.
Is it spray on or is it tile kind of thing?
It's tile kind of a thing. So I'll get that tested to make sure it's not.
So the 1980s drop ceiling kind of a bullshit.
Yeah, that was done in the mobiles and whatever. But I'll get it tested, and you just get the piece of paper and says no.
Okay,
it's
so
not
so I thought every load you had to show new testing.
No, it's a one-time test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that could be. I mean, I've known guys that use that test on multiple projects.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So.
Well, because the guy checking your trailer at the dump is like, okay.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for the
good.
piece of paper.
And the $10 minimum.
Right.
Go in there with a couple of dump trucks and just lop it onto their floor, and they can shove it into the truck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've already done all the demo on the inside of it. So basically, it's
Just a shell.
Just squishing it.
yeah.
And you got to cut up the frame.
Yeah. The frame, the metal will go. The big metal frame will go to Stussler or whatever.
Whatever they're doing now.
But we got to take all the T111 off of it that we done. It's got a vinyl roof on it. We'll probably
Now,
just
T111, can you pull that off and use it?
Yes, we are going to.
Pop the nails out?
Yeah, it's not going to be fun, but it's
No.
brand new T111, and it
Hasn't even been
fucking
painted, has it?
no, at $50 a sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't used it at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a couple nail holes in it.
Yeah.
And we can use it for something else. So it'll be. a
and
little
that's
bit.
nailed into its metal frame, right?
No, it's
That's all-
white. It's white pine.
Yeah.
Oh.
2x2.
Those nails.
Yeah, 2x. Exactly, it's like 2x2.
Those
There is nothing to these things.
Those nails should pop right out then.
Yeah.
If they haven't
Oh,
already.
Right.
Or just wait till a good cold night and they'll pop out on their own. Everything
Freeze out.
constricts.
Yeah.
I like to say I like go down the park and grab some hand labor, but they're not going to want to work. So.
Oh, we did that when we were building Steam, the guys across the street.
Oh, yeah.
Terry we was doing something to finish up painting right up, and he walked over and he's like, dude, $20 a head, come over here. Fucking here's a brush. Yeah, they painted out the hole. They did a good job too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $20. And then the guy kept showing, one of the guys kept, is Terry here? I'm like, Terry who?
No Terry here.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's like, no, I want to see if he had more work. I'm like, he doesn't.
Yeah, we saw him yesterday.
Yeah,
For-
Mr. Hopkins stopped by. He seems like he's enjoying
Oh, yeah.
his new
thing.
new gig. How's your gig going down there? All is good?
Which gig?
Well, I don't know how many gigs you got. I only know
I
the
don't have a
Steam.
gig. Oh, yeah. No, it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you doing tequila yet?
No, not won't be for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because I lost the use of the fermenter on the other side.
Oh,
so
shit.
I can only do vodka now.
Are they moving forward next door, or they just put up a nice wall to separate the building? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't. I know that they're shutting down their location where they're at now at the end of the month for public.
Oh, really?
But they're still going to operate it because they've got like a 12-month lease.
Now, are they going to open, when they open the new place, are they going to have because they start off selling just supplies, right?
No, that's a different.
Well, that was a
these
different
That's
business.
a different owners.
Yeah.
So they bought it. They bought it, basically dwindled down the supplies, and then put in a food truck so they could
Right.
produce food and
For
just
beer.
produce food and beer, and that's what they've been doing. That's what they want to do over at the new place.
Okay, because I went in there some time ago and I was going to make that the cherry jack, and I got champagne yeast from the guy. And
yeah, that was sold about a year.
It's gone through owners. It's the original guy who owned it and ran the brewery club and all that kind of stuff out of there. Sold it like 4 years ago.
Oh, has it been that long?
And
ago?
then these guys bought it like 2 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been through a number of hands already. So
Interesting.
But yeah, so I don't know. Well, they bought the business, not the building, and that's
Yeah,
why
right.
they don't want to put any money into it because they don't own the building.
No,
well,
no.
and they can't take it with them.
Yeah. So yeah,
So this is probably a little bit more faster tracked than what they thought. Then.
I would assume so. But you know how contractor is in this town.
Yeah, that's
because you are one.
Yeah.
So. But I know.
Yeah, I needed another thing.
Yeah, I know Jesse the brewer. I was talking to him yesterday. He was over and he said that he told me they're shutting down far as public goes there, and then he's going to be able to spend more time over there and start brewing.
Oh, okay.
Over in the big stuff. So
Get some stuff going before they open.
Yeah. Well, I think the renovation is going to take probably a year. Apparently, they're supposed to be
Are
doing
they going to give you access to one of the fermenters?
Nope. No, because they're going to use all those fermenters. There's only 3 fermenters.
Oh, okay.
And,
So, what are we looking at? A 55-gallon drum out in the driveway?
No. We've got property out in Merlin that we're going to look at setting up,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then just use giant, the 270-gallon totes. Back and forth to shuttle stuff back and forth. It won't be that big of a deal, but for now, right now I'm only going to do vodka because that's
What you
what I sell.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once we get that opened up, then I'll ferment and do vodka out there and do all of our specialty stuff, the rum, the whiskeys. Then I'll be able to it'll open up this spot for more stuff that doesn't require the volume.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can do a run of bourbon and put it in our big barrels and
Right,
get that going for actual stuff that we want to do.
Cool.
Okay. So, you've been down there quite a bit because
No.
everybody... Well, Scott had a houseboat time. Wasn't he gone for a minute, or you probably didn't notice?
That didn't affect. No, yeah, he was down there.
Didn't even notice.
Well, not saying because you're not there all the time.
Yeah,
You're
because
doing
I'm
your
not
thing.
there at night. I go in on Sunday nights and help out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly I get up. I wake up at 3 a.m. So I go into my home office and do shit on the computer.
Right.
And then 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I'll roll down there and check things out.
Right.
The chiller down there is broken now, so I've not been. I put up some ice buckets with a submersible pump to circulate stuff to run yesterday, but I'm not doing that. They're supposed to get the chiller fixed today, so we'll see.
Okay.
So yeah, I go down there, but it's not. I'm not down there because I turn the machine on and then I leave and then I come.
Right.
back
You don't have to stand there and watch.
No, because I can monitor it remotely.
Right.
And I go back and check on it so I can make my rounds and go home and nap. Because nap time is very important.
Well, it is.
It is.
Napping.
Especially when the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An air-conditioned room.
I did finally put the air conditioning in the house.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You didn't have AC in your house?
I don't have AC in my house.
What'd you do? A split system?
Nope. Don't even have that.
Just a window unit or just a standalone?
Window unit. Yeah, actually, Roy gave me a window unit that Roy got from, I think it was Jimmy's.
Jimmy's, yeah.
And then Roy gave it to me. It is a nice unit. I mean, that some of it works. It's heavier than hell.
Doesn't Jimmy live in the Bay Area?
Yeah.
What the hell does he need an AC for? Isn't it?
Every once in a while, he got a 2-story house and it's
Oh.
modern shit up there, but now he's got the little wall mount thingy, like
The
The
split
mini
system.
yeah, mini split.
Yeah, I need to add one of those to my house.
Those are great
They are great.
Because-
we have one out in the garage.
because it's so easy to
in the
install.
apartment.
And you can just put one in one room, one in another room, and
Yeah, you can get a multi-headed.
multi-head.
Yeah, my daughter has them done in San Diego.
We call that the, what is that? Hydra.
multi-headed.
Yeah, that's one of those mystical fucking beasts with fucking 3 heads or 8
They're
heads or
not,
whatever.
they're not mystical. I've seen them in water. You can see them, but they're not real big, like microscope.
No, I'm talking about
Is that
some-
kind of like two-fisted?
No, nothing like that at all. No, I'm talking about
I saw
not Clash of the Titans kind of bullshit.
Yes, a little
No, that's
Like-
Medusa.
Medusa.
No,
that's
this one
all
is
the
it's got
snakes.
like 2 or 3 freaking like dragon heads or whatever.
Okay.
So apparently you didn't watch the same shows growing up as I did.
Well, we probably did.
Do
I
you know
just
what the
don't-
sleeve stacks are though?
Yes, I do know. What the fuck is that?
That's
It's Hydra.
Oh, that's
That looks like a bad
Green.
parasite.
Yeah, well, they live in water.
is that one of those things that crawl up your pee hole if you pee in the water?
No, that's
Oh.
different. That's an African something or other.
Yeah, that is not good.
It doesn't sound good. I've never had one.
I knowing I've had something shoved up my pee hole before, twice.
Twice.
Twice. One was in
Twice
the
in the
Navy.
same weekend.
One was in the Navy, and the other one was here a year ago.
Oh, short arm inspection?
Oh, yeah, I got the short arm inspection once after leaving the Philippines. But anyways, that's another story. I had to.
I think you just like it. You're like the
No,
guy,
I don't. I
the guy
wanted to.
that goes off to Alaska without a gun and
I had freaking Doogie Howser, female Doogie Howser, shove a freaking scope up my pee hole, and I wanted to punch her in her head because it is not comfortable. Not at all.
I have never had nothing shoved up my pee hole.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Okay. Just in
Yeah.
case I was thinking, what am I going to do this weekend?
Yeah.
Don't pick that.
Do not pick that.
Okay.
a hydra is a many-headed serpent or monster. This is
There we go.
in Greek mythology that was slain by Hercules, and each head of which was, when cut off, was replaced by 2 others. That's kind of like cutting a starfish in half. and
Right,
throw it
you
back
grow
in the
another-
ocean. Or actually, you can take a worm.
Yeah,
And you can
earthworm,
Earthworm, make a slice down it, head and tail.
and
We'll
stick
have-
another one in there, and they'll be.
No, they'll grow 2 heads.
Oh no shit! I've never seen a 2-headed earthworm, so apparently that's never happened.
Well,
Not the ones I've been looking for.
no, the ones in the ground usually don't have. It comes from a laboratory.
Yeah, because it's hard for them.
little
They
laboratory.
burrow two.
Okay,
two
so
holes
my
and then
question
they
is,
can't get out.
what kind of laboratory ain't got nothing else to do but make two-headed fucking earthworms?
Wuhan.
They feed them to bats.
They feed them the bats.
There's this old bat I know that. Yeah,
You know.
Oh, what's her name?
Oh, what's her name?
Never forget old what's her name. Yeah.
But what else is going on the rest of the summer? I mean, other than
Hot.
I'm going down to Arizona beginning of August because it's nice down there. Nice and balmy.
did you lose a bet or?
No, my dad's turned 80. So
Oh, you're going down for the.
And he chose to be born in August 4th. So
Yeah.
Fucker.
My mom's birthday was, I mean, I guess it still is, but she's no longer here. Was August 1st.
yeah, so that's like the same time frame.
Yeah. How old's your dad going to be? 80?
80. Yeah, that's why it's
My
the 80th
mom
birthday.
would be.
Well, Bob just had a birthday too on the 4th of July.
Bob, yes, I wished him a happy birthday, and
Yeah.
3 days later he said thank you.
Yeah, well, he's
That's how responded he is right
well,
now.
you know, and I don't care. He's on,
I got my part done.
That's right. He's on vacation.
Yeah, I have no
I feel
idea.
like Bob's always on vacation, regardless, even
in
if when he's
between,
here.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm jonesing for doing the same thing he's doing. He ran off with his motorhome. I want to take my trailer and I want to head east. Not too far. I mean, not to Colorado. Well,
Like
I'll
east
be
to
all right.
like
Like
Bend
Medford.
or
Medford, yeah.
Medford.
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
it's
that's
more
south.
southeast.
East would be, where would east be from here? Bend?
Bend.
That way.
Yeah, Bend.
Yeah, I would say it's that way.
Bend's northeast from here.
Yeah.
So you
We're
got,
in a weird area.
So you'd be between
Lakeview?
Bend and
Yes,
Lakeview.
that is
Bend,
definitely
between Bend
east.
and K Falls.
K Falls.
Yeah. I would go further than K Falls and Lakeview.
Well, yeah, you can go to
There's-
Adel.
There's if you need gas and a bag of ice and beer
Sometimes you
on
do.
Tuesdays. yeah.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah.
And probably
what's
some
fun-
fried chicken.
That
Maybe.
that road that goes from Adel down to Fort Bidwell, which is a dirt road, most of it, and it's just friggin' gorgeous in there.
It's pretty.
each side of
My
the-
dad and I deer hunted on Hart Mountain over there once.
Yeah.
When I was in high school.
Yeah.
We drew tags over there, and
It's beautiful up there.
I'm telling you, don't blink because you'll miss it.
Yeah.
You missed
That's
the
probably-
one mailbox?
Yeah, the one mailbox and the service station.
Yeah, the Big Pine campground they have up there, where they have these ponderosas up there on the
Yeah,
top of the hill.
I don't know if we went there or not. I was
There used to be
I was like
there used to
17.
be a lodge up there. That people from
like the Uber elites, the Hollywoods.
well, no, it wasn't the Hollywoods. It was the movers and shakers of beautiful downtown Lakeview.
Oh, the ranchers.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Movers and shakers, not
Yeah,
one or
so
the
they
other.
would leave Lakeview to go camping in the lodge when they live in a lodge,
Well, yeah, but
but it's not their cows they have to look after. I
no,
guess.
they're going after pronghorn or
Yeah, no, it's beautiful country over there.
Pronghorn, isn't that like little shrimps?
What's that little town right there?
Or is it big shrimps?
Actually, I talked to Donnie Carter last night, and he brought up that town, Winnemucca. Isn't
Winnemucca.
Winnemucca out there?
Nevada.
No, Winnemucca, that's...
Well, it's right on the border of.
Isn't that Wisconsin?
It's not way on the border. It's
Or
It's about
Minnesota?
80 miles south.
Okay, what's the
McDermott.
No.
Right at the border of Oregon and Nevada.
Isn't there like a little town on the other side that is the maybe it was-
Denio?
But
No, that's a river in-
I think
in
he was talking about
Ireland.
Winnemucca because that's where the whorehouses are.
Yeah, there's a couple of them there.
Yeah.
And a couple of
Casinos.
shit, Basque restaurants and a couple of casinos. And
Okay.
Bass, like Bass Pro Shop?
Basque,
Oh, bask, like there's a lot of sunlight.
like yeah,
Basking is.
You bask in the sunshine?
like the Spanish, French Basques.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it a name brand or something or is it?
What, BASQUE?
Sure.
It's
No, that's the stuff you put when you like brush on the marinade.
Oh, you're basking the marinade.
Yeah.
you got that look like you fucking idiots.
You bask the turkey with the
good.
turkey
What
thing?
is it? What's,
You caught it.
You said Basque. What is Basque? What?
it's an area of Spain where they grow sheep. and-
But we're talking about.
I know, but
Winnemucca.
the people that come from there are called Basque.
Oh, it's a group of people.
Correct.
Oh,
It's an area and a group of people,
fuck! It took a long way to get around that one.
and they used to do sheep. I'm not sure
Well,
how they really did sheep, but
they were just helping them over the fence.
that's right. Come here, dear. Ollie.
Dolly. Okay, so there's a community of Basque people.
Correct.
It's the Basques. The Basques, Basques, are a southwestern European ethnic group characterized by the Basque language, a common culture, and shared genetic. I lost it.
Are they good-looking people?
Oh God,
I don't
no.
know. They mate with sheep. I don't know.
Well,
They
The,
got good
the
food,
girls
though.
don't.
No, they got good food.
Okay.
Basque is just
I've never been to Winnemucca, so maybe that I
you hit on 140, you hit 80, and you go left or right, and you either go to Carson City and Reno, or you go to Salt Lake,
how.
Wendover.
Oh,
Battle
so you go
Mountain.
towards Carson City, and that's where Winnemucca is, and then you keep on
No,
going.
if you go from Lakeview,
Right.
you stay on 140, and you go through
Okay.
Adel and all that, Denio, and you hit, what is it, it's either 95, I think, or 395, 95, and you head south from there. If you go left, you go back towards Oregon.
Okay.
If you turn right, you go towards Winnemucca. It's about 90 miles or so from the border. And
But once you hit Winnemucca, there's really nothing there. Past.
yeah, except I spent $2,000 there one time.
Right,
I had
right.
4 tires, a compressor, a
Yeah, you bought-
generator.
And a
Shit.
burger?
No, we did do a smokehouse. It was
Oh.
great.
That's
Good smoked meat
In Winnemucca.
in Winnemucca. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a region between France and Spain near the Pyrenees Mountains and the Bay of Biscay.
Right.
Yeah, not Winnemucca. No, that's in
Winnemucca.
Oregon.
The Basque
Oregon,
country
Nevada.
is comprised of 7 provinces. 90% of all Basque live in the 4 Spanish provinces of Biscaya, Guzquilla, and Araba and Nafarroa.
Perfect.
What he said.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and say that either.
How big is
like-
Winnemucca?
Oh, it's about like this and like this.
He's about big.
But yeah,
Population-wise?
Yeah, a couple thousand people, or is it bigger than that?
It might be. I don't think it's more than 5. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Like size
Let's
of.
look it up.
Okay.
I have a Google.
I mean, like, is it Rogue River size, or is it like
No, it's
Center Point?
Yeah, it's Central Point-ish.
Okay, so it's an area.
the Basque families have made a living in both agriculture and fishing traditions for many years.
Okay, so they're fishing sheep fuckers.
Some say the Basques are Hazarek, or mystery people of Europe, because although their presence has been speculated since prehistoric times, their origin is largely unknown. Which basically nobody wants to claim them.
Okay.
It's 8,388 souls according
Oh.
to the 2022. What is Winnemucca famous for? Let's see.
If it pops up whorehouse, then we know.
Well, I know there's 2 of them there. Anyway,
Well, you drove by them. They got a sign out front. It says whorehouse.
no, it doesn't say that.
Is it with an? Is there a W in front of it, or just an H?
Winnemucca?
No, whore.
That's the thing. You go down the rows with a hose.
A roast with a hose.
Hose with a row? Row with a hose.
It's a profession, and God, hey, best of luck to those.
Winnemucca is an important regional transportation century. I don't know why they spelled it wrong. Along 80.
Because they're full of
80,
shit, that's why.
Highways 93 and 40, serving the ranching and mining industries of the surrounding region.
There's a lot of mining down there. I know that.
Yeah.
They're gold mining. They're dry mining and
Yeah.
using chemicals.
Okay, so but then why is the Basque Museum and Cultural Center located in Boise, Idaho?
Because
They have
that
more
they
sheep up
probably,
there?
yeah, they
I don't know.
maybe the land was cheaper.
You'd have to ask Terry. He knows about Boise more than I do.
I feel like there's a lot of
Yeah.
white supremacists.
You ever
in the
been to
Basque
Boise?
community. No.
Winnemucca means one moccasin.
One market. So there's a bunch of one-legged people running.
So my thing, okay, so
Northern Paiute.
so somebody having one moccasin was enough of an issue. They created a word for it.
Yeah,
Well, that's
they were running so fast they ran out of one.
How many times have you ever used the word one moccasin in a sentence,
you don't.
or even one shoe?
You don't. You use Winnemucca.
We're going to Winnemucca.
Okay.
Yeah. It's sort of like the life of Brian when Brian lost his.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
tried when we were flying down to Vegas a couple weeks ago. I downloaded the Holy Grail.
That's Holy Grail's different.
That's
from Life
way
of
different than
Brian.
Life of Brian.
Yeah, no, way different. But
You don't get no wolf nipple chips though.
I tried to watch it, and I just couldn't. This is bullshit. I just couldn't get into it. It's funny. I mean, there's some funny shit. You know, the very beginning where he's walking around and the guy's behind him going click, click, click.
Throw out your dad.
Yeah.
Coconuts, yes.
Yeah, the coconuts. So where did you get those coconuts? Well, they're kind of indigenous.
Apparently,
From,
they use that as for history because it's pretty damn close to what really happened back in the day.
I mean, it's entertaining, but I was.
Yeah,
It's but the, it's the,
It was wanting. It
Well,
was,
you're not a Python freak.
no, but to me it's
I think it's funny.
It's the level of stupid humor that you got to have. You got to be in like a mood to watch.
I would
You
feel
can't just-
better.
you can't just
you got to be
randomly,
like
like-
really stoned if you're to watch that. You need to be high.
The last time I watched it, I was probably
Well, it wouldn't
8.
hurt.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I watch
12
it,
or
I watch
whatever.
it about every 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I downloaded it and I was tired, so maybe that's why I didn't watch
probably. But Life of Brian's a little different. It's
A little bit different, better.
Different.
It's different. It's about the guys picked the wrong. It wasn't Jesus. It was Brian.
Anyways, no, clever. The movies are clever.
Oh yeah.
Well, and like Roy was saying,
Oh,
it probably is a pretty good depiction of reality and
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched a new movie that I don't even think it hit the theaters. It was the new
Axel F.
Yes, Beverly Hills Cop. It was pretty good.
I watched. It reminded me of all the other ones.
Oh
but,
yeah. No, it was.
But it was done
that the
well
Axel
because
Foley
it
and
was.
It was a great. Yeah, it
on
was
Netflix.
It was a great rendition of a trilogy. I
Yeah.
would say because they didn't like try to remake the movie. They just continued
on. Yeah.
and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I had it on. I didn't. And I caught bits and pieces. It's
on Netflix?
I don't have. Yeah, it's a Netflix made one.
It's kind of like when they did Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Which was good, but they really didn't go back.
They did enough of the story to catch you up if you didn't watch the first one.
Yeah, kinda.
Just with the history with Rooster now and
Yeah. It's like no, they really didn't. I think they did a better job at Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, the next episode.
yeah.
You know, so no, but it was we watched it 4th of July or
Yeah, I watched. Like I said, I had it on. I don't have the attention span to sit through a movie.
right. My phone's usually in front of me and I'm looking at.
I can watch a movie usually, but I watch it in two series.
Oh, see, I
watch half of it.
I
and
can't
watch
get
the other
now.
half.
I can't get through a 30-minute episode or something. You know, I'm watching the not Reno 911, the Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Yeah.
and it's been taking me about four tries to get through a single episode.
And they're like
because
20 minutes.
They're 25. Well, yeah, 20-ish. And so because I doze off, and next thing I know, I'm halfway through the next episode. So I'm like, I just shut the TV off and go take a nap. And then the next time I get back on that one, but I'm like, no, I should just start at the beginning because I don't remember. But I'm like,
Fuck it.
fucking takes
Yeah.
me forever. But yeah, but you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, it's all
Got
good.
nothing else to do.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you're busy as you are.
Yeah.
Making booze and stuff.
Yeah.
And the roommate's good. All
Yeah.
is well at the Blair compound.
Compound. Yeah, we do all right.
All right.
Depends on the day.
She working?
Yep.
She floristing or
Floristing. Floristing.
okay.
Florist delivering.
Oh, delivering. Boy, that's amazing. That's still a thing.
Well, it's something that you can't do 100% online.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but even like with 1-800-Flowers, you go on there, it goes to
they're
the local
subbing.
florist.
They're
Yeah.
subbing it to the local florist.
Yeah.
They send the request out to that.
And they get a couple of bucks for it, just for brokering.
Well, they don't do 1-800-Flowers because I guess because 1-800-Flowers is who owns Harry and David now.
Oh no.
They own
shit.
pretty
Oh,
much
really?
everything, that kind of stuff. Yeah, they bought it years ago, and it's all Chinese products now.
Right. Chinese flowers.
Well, no, because what they do is they'll put on there, dozen roses for $19.99, and then somebody orders it, and well, now they've got to
Comes from
basically
Chile.
basically strong arm a local florist to get it delivered.
Right.
And so like they don't take 1-800-Flowers because like I'm not doing a dozen roses delivered for $19.99.
Yeah.
Not even.
Well,
gonna
there's
try.
no money in it.
There's not. So they don't. So they'll do the teleflorist thing, whatever, the FTD, which is basically just a network that somebody comes or calls my flower shop or comes to my flower shop and says, I got a cousin in Winnemucca just had a fucking birthday or their dog died. I need
Oh,
flowers.
there's or the dog.
So basically the florist here that they went into, we do it up on a computer. This is what you want, all the specs. Goes through the directory of the FTD directory, says, oh, we got Joe's Flowers in Winnemucca.
Right.
They can take care of it. So they send the order to them.
Right.
They take their cut. And
But they look at their pricing and go, "This is what it's going to cost."
yeah,
Instead of them dictating like 1999.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So they're going off of. So they're making money because they're.
Yeah, I'm sure they get a referral cut or whatever.
Or if you just know Joe's florist, you just call up Joe and go, "Here's my."
Or you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can just go, because a lot of people now, they go on Google and give me a florist and win a fucking mucka.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, one moccasin flowers is over here. And then you go on
Right
their
next to
website
the-
and call them.
Whorehouse.
The whore.
Because there ain't
Whore.
nothing there. It's between the two whorehouses and the freaking drive-through mailbox place.
and,
/ fried chicken.
and lube and oil.
Yes.
And tug.
And,
Rub and tug.
there's apparently Donnie Carter called up, and all of a sudden we got on the conversation of Winnemucca.
Yeah. It's
He was going to Montana. Via Winnemucca, I guess. Well, it's one way to get there, I suppose.
It is. It's not the way I.
Maybe he's going to Colorado.
That could, or Salt Lake.
Yeah, Colorado.
Yeah, that'd be much more sense.
Yeah, then he's going deer hunting. Anyway,
okay.
he was calling for potable water, and we do not have potable water.
Oh, for our truck.
For a tank, yeah. His neighbor needed drinking water. It's like, oh, we got water. You don't want to drink it, but we got it.
Well, we could.
It goes in clean.
Yeah.
It's not going to come out clean.
Like a little bit of Clorox.
They'll get their daily iron.
Their daily iron.
Yeah.
Well, if you filter it.
It's not good for the filtering
An
system if they
RO.
got one and all that shit.
Yeah.
It clogs them up and they turn red. And
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what filters are for.
yep.
Speaking of that, I got to change out the hot tub filters. I'm going to stop by the hot tub store down there and get some more stuff.
Waterworks.
No, the fucking...
right next to Wild River.
Right next to Wild River.
That guy. Okay.
Yeah, it's Outback now.
Yeah.
Man,
Used to be Jerry's.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's way cheaper now that Jerry doesn't own it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe they sell flowers too.
Could be.
Oh.
He retired.
But no, I was talking. My pool is just it's pristine. I love it.
Have you peed in it yet?
Oh, every chance I get. It's
Nice.
It's salt water. I mean,
What's the difference?
Yeah. No, it's just we got back from Vegas and it was not in good shape.
It'd been sitting there. So
Yeah.
is it? Do you cover it when you're not using it? Because it's above ground, right?
It's above ground. Yeah. No,
And it's too big to cover.
Yeah. I don't have a cover anymore.
It'll just get hotter than shit too.
Well, no, but I'm just thinking as far as the water quality without the sun hitting it and freaking.
No, I bought that new pump that I added to my salt, to my sand filter, and the pump is like a horse and a half or horse and three quarter, and they got two stages. They got
On
low,
or on.
Then you got turbo.
and turbo. I put it on turbo, and if I turn the little valve, the water thing up, it's like shooting a rooster tail.
You can surf on it.
Oh yeah, and it's like that's
So you have
good.
a current.
I am
You have a
moving.
current, and
I
you're
am
like, we got-
moving water
I got
around.
about 3 knot current coming out of the pump.
I had that when I had a above ground, below ground pool, and we
Okay.
It was 4 feet underground and 3 feet above ground.
Oh, so you dug a hole and put a pool in it?
I didn't.
Halfway up through.
Yeah, somebody did. Yeah, but we'd put a inner tube in there, and the thing would just spin. You just sit in that thing. You go do laps.
Oh, you had a big pump
Oh yeah, I still got the damn thing.
Yeah,
in your barn.
It's in the barn.
Is
Yeah,
it in a barn?
that's what the barn's for.
yeah, it's for storage.
For storage.
The barn pump.
The barn pump.
The barn pump. You never know when you're going to need a pump.
I've
your
still
barn.
got I got my sled from when I was a little kid.
We used to hang that on
and
the wall.
It is on the wall.
Is it made with what do you call it? Tusks, fucking woolly mammoth tusks
No.
for the runners. For the runners.
Right.
That was just after
and
those
fur.
guys that we used elk antlers.
You still got a sled from San Francisco where it never snows.
No, I just went
No, but they would go up to the Sierras and
Yeah, and we got a toboggan hanging in there too, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
a good way to break your
he
back.
stole it from the Donner Party, and that's the one thing would have saved them.
Yeah,
Him and Bob.
Him and Bob.
But they weren't in the Donner Party. They were in Bob Party.
They were at a Bob Party, and they were like,
Yeah.
"We got a fucking
Like,
sled
we made it over the fucking mountain.
Yeah, we're getting out of here because we're smarter than
because we're
you.
smart enough to leave a month earlier."
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a
and they-
rocky road.
They had a sign pointing this way and they turned it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Sacagawea told them, "Nah, you're full of shit. Don't go that way."
Yeah.
What's her name? Out there in the middle of
Yolanda.
What's the name of that town?
Yolanda,
There's
Anita,
remember the
Shea?
guy's
I need a fucking direction map.
it was her husband or something, or her kid, that died in Oregon, and he's buried out there in the middle of nowhere. It's out by Jordan Valley,
Okay,
Over by Idaho?
I'm going to take your word for it.
east of Rome Junction.
I imagine there's a lot of people buried out there in the middle of East.
That we don't even know
Oregon.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Same sort of thing as
I mean,
shallow
they,
graves
like-
in Nevada.
Like they just stacked rocks up because they were on the Oregon Trail, and I mean,
It's
how
nowhere
they were.
near the Oregon Trail.
Oh, then obviously
Jordan
he was
Valley.
a bad farmer. Then
Well, no, he was traveling through and got it down on the
he
pneumonia
took
or
it.
Got
some fucking
dysentery.
he
Yeah.
took the wrong turn at Albuquerque.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Him and Bugs Bunny.
He saw our arrow from Donner Party and turned wrong.
But no, but back to beautiful country.
Yeah.
Most people do not realize that Oregon is like 60% desert.
Yeah, at least.
At least that much. I mean, once
It's
you get on
fucking-
the other side of these mountains right here, it
Well,
turns pretty flat.
You get on the other side of, well, actually, It looks like waves if you look at it in the topographical thing.
Yeah.
Amber waves of grain.
No grain. Well, there's some grain out. Mostly hay.
Hay and
Is that what the?
G got a notification.
Yeah. Wow.
But nobody on here heard it, so because it's not
Pulse Point.
But
Oh, we got someone else crashed at 7700 Rogue River Avenue. Highway.
Wild juniper and random grains.
Of
some hay.
How was your guys' 4th? I know how your 4th of July was. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You're probably in bed.
No, yeah. Well, I had to stay at buddy of mine's dog, who's didn't die. Should have.
Got flowers
Didn't.
for it.
No, does not. It's very neurotic. So they were out of town because their son's birthday is on the 4th of July.
Okay.
And he is going to BYU, Idaho.
Oh, so they're Mormons.
No, he is. He got recruited by a chick in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So he went.
So he turned Mormon to get a piece of ass.
He still has not gotten a piece of ass. But
Well, they soak.
no, he doesn't even soak. I've
done the
asked
soaking?
him all those details. He's like, no.
No, that's so embarrassing.
So, but their dog does not deal well with all that kind of stuff. So, so I stayed at their house to watch the dog to make sure the dog was calm.
Are they cool? Are they cool people?
Oh yeah. Been friends for years.
Did he have a porn collection or
no?
No, they're not that cool then.
He's got some. Well, his watch history on his Netflix is going to be way different now. Just for future notice for anybody who has me stay at their house and has access to your Netflix collection, I will find every abstract thing and just watch it for a minute or two, just so it triggers your algorithm for the next 6 years. So yeah, I will style it based on the shock factor that I want to achieve based on who it is.
Like Brokeback Mountain and 50 Shades of Grey.
Depending on who it is, it will go with either totally gay or like total left wing or right wing,
and wipe your junk on their curtains.
Oh, that's a given. Yeah, just please don't get the fucking vertical blinds because those will draw blood. Those will draw blood.
Well, you can use a toothbrush too to clean out your balloon knot.
Oh yeah, how dirty do you think that is?
That's pretty dirty.
With a balloon knot?
No, he's got a bidet though.
Oh yeah, well I got one too.
Let me tell you, I don't have one. I've never used one before.
We got one of those addictomy.
And it's got like a weird handle on the side. So I walk in.
Oh, mine doesn't. Mine's got more control.
Oh, so this has just got a. So I walk in the bathroom.
You get a Japanese toilet?
It's
the seat. You add the seat to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You add water.
So this one, I walk in there and I'm like, this got this weird, like, looks like an aftermarket intake coming off the thing, and it's got a handle you turn. I'm like, and so I just go in there to take a leak, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn it, shoots me right in the fucking cock with my denim shorts on, probably the same pair I'm wearing right now.
Probably.
And I'm like, now it looks like I just pissed myself. I'm like, what the fuck? And instead of just moving like to the left, so I'm just sitting there staring at it going, how did I fucking, first off, for probably a good 30 seconds, so I figured to either just move or just go like this and turn it back. So, which I eventually
So obviously the wife has got it set to her
coochie.
Her angle of the dangle.
Her angle of the dangle.
Well, it's in the guest bathroom. It's not in their master.
Oh.
That's probably her son.
Hey, Rhonda bought one of those. It's a toilet seat style, but it's not the Japanese toilet. My brother-in-law's got one of those.
Of course it is.
They're like a couple $1,000 to have it.
It's like a full built-in.
Oh yeah, it
talks to you. It's like hello.
Yeah,
welcome
in an Asian voice.
Yeah. Yeah, very sultry kind of, and maybe a little red light pounds on. Goes, ooh.
But no, they work great. They work great. Interesting.
Cool. Well,
we're at an hour and a half, hour and 33 minutes of a record time since we took a pause break for IRS issues.
We did a good job.
We did a great job. So I guess we'll call it episode 26 was in the can.
We're in the can.
We'll do golf tonight and be back next week for Cinco de Mayo 7.
Cinco de Mayo.
Perfect.
I don't sound like, but have a good one.
Bam.
And a bam.
Or was that? No.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Bam.
This is bullshit.